Hey everybody, my name's Craig. Welcome to my channel. Today is November 29th and this is 5 minutes a day. So today I went through a lot of things about what I wanted to talk about, including things like my what's around my worldview or what's that. And I didn't want to get into that. I think that's better for another. I'm going to stop right there for a second and start 5 minutes because this is 5 minutes a day. Anyway, so I thought I was going to do a video on my worldview, but I think that's better suited for a different type of video. And so I just wanted to go through what I did today. So today I got some stuff in the mail. I did that yesterday. I sent my shoes back that didn't fit yesterday. I got some stuff in the mail for computer stuff, and I'll talk about that in a second. And I got the stuff I needed for an install. Waiting for another big part to come in, and then I'll go and do that. I'm do tech work on the side. This one's a kind of an AV webcam computer IT install. It's kind of cool. I'm doing that on the side and I like it. I think I'm going to try to do more of it. So yeah, another thing I did is I helped my dad put up Christmas lights. That was fun. Just got up the lights around the tree in the front and around the brick in the driveway. So I'm sure y'all are really excited to hear that because I don't think any of y'all know where I live. So it's not like you can come see it. If you do, put it in the comments and maybe I'll tell you. Probably not. If you know me, message me, I guess. I don't know. And then I figured out, and this is going to be really weird, if you're running a Pi-hole with a tomato flashed router, I've got Fresh Tomato on mine, the newest version, and you're trying to use the Pi-hole as your DNS and the router as your DHCP, and it's so weird because if you turn off a DNS mask on the router, you can't set the Pi-hole as the DNS in the WAN settings because it'll break a bunch of stuff. I mean, it works fine until you try to turn on conditional, what is it called? Conditional resolution, conditional something. Basically, so that the router can talk to the Pi-hole so that the Pi-hole can know what the internal domain name, the names of the items, instead of just giving you 192.168.whatever, it gives you the name of the device that you set up, the host name that you set up in the DHCP static settings, or what the device gives the DHCP server. Anyway, when you do that and have the Pi-hole set as the main DHCP DNS server on the router, very soon you start having the router ask for really weird requests. So that's what I spent this afternoon doing, is fixing this. I found out that you have to turn DNS mask on and leave it on so that you can set a deal in the config so that it'll send all the clients using DHCP the address of the Pi-hole, and then you can turn on the DNS service setting in the Pi-hole to get the domain or the host names from the router without it blowing up your requests. Doubt that helps anybody. But I've got a kind of ridiculous setup. I've got an old Netgear router running Fresh Tomato. I've got what is that thing called? Raspberry Pi that runs Pi-hole and the Ubiquiti software to configure and run a UAP Pro. My Wi-Fi at the house is kind of ridiculous. I love it. And I've asked for I'm a dork. I asked for even better, another UAB Pro, I think, for Christmas, because why not? I'm gonna be in an apartment somewhere. I'm gonna just destroy everything with my Wi-Fi signal. So that's about what I've been doing today. Lights and getting stuff in the mail and trying to figure out why my router and DNS stuff was messing up. Hey, it actually beeped this time. So that's been 5 minutes. Thank you all for listening as I talk about something probably none of y'all care about. If you do, put stuff in the comments. I did try out a lock, auto exposure lock, and it's kind of weird because I don't like this. It's overexposed. So I may have to try something different with my lighting or whatever. I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's been 5 minutes a day with Craig. So you'll have a wonderful evening. If you like what you saw, you want to see more, like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.